My name's Anna Cowling and I'm Education Officer at Wood Green Animal Shelter. Oh, the good parts are obviously the interaction with children and young people. So taking school groups around the shelter, having them ask questions, knowing that when they arrived at the shelter and when they left at the shelter, they know different things. So knowing that they've got more skills and knowledge about responsible pet ownership. When I was at school, I would never have imagined myself even teaching or working with young children. Certainly my parents were very keen for me to be a teacher, and it was almost a joke that that would be the last career I would ever choose. So it's interesting how that's become the career I have chosen. It just goes to show that your interests and where you want to go in your career can change so much even with the space of a short time. I think my parents didn't have a lot of influence. I was quite strong-minded in terms of my interests and where I wanted to go. But it is interesting that they did want me to be a teacher. Maybe they knew best, I don't know. But I was in a position where I could make my own choices, and I think I'm glad that I was able to do that and feel happy with the choices that I made. In 5 years' time, I'd certainly like to see myself still working within Wood Green Animal Shelter. Education is something very new for the charity at the moment, so I'd like to think that in 5 years' time, certainly education provision has hugely grown. I'd like to think we had a network of people all throughout the country teaching children up in Scotland, in Wales and Ireland about responsible pet ownership. And I think we've got the vision to go that far in 5 years' time, and I think that's a really exciting prospect.